chop game.
Market makers playing that chop game. Traders getting wrecked, don't trade it the same. Long it, pull back, short it, moon quick. Market makers in the back, laughing. Confirm breakout. No, now it's reversing. Market makers bait the highs and slice the lows. Paint the picture, then it folds. Fake bull flags, fake bear traps, jumping in late. That bag collapsed. Whips all move, straight disrespectful. No trend, just chop. Feeling regretful. Market makers see you stop like X-ray vision. Liquidity hunting, that's their mission. Retail trying to snipe the top. Market makers cooking, it's getting hot. Revenge trading will break your soul. Fear, greed, envy, you lose control. Jealousy, anger, revenge gets fed. You revenge trade, now in the red.
Don't feel like you have to be in a trade. Don't give up, I know it's hard. Royal flush soon, like playing cards. Markets change.
All right, guys, don't give up. Royal flush soon, just like we're playing cards, guys. Royal flush. We're gonna absolutely kill it. We're gonna absolutely kill it. Don't get in too heavy right now because it's kind of wishy-washy, up and down. But when it's ready, we're gonna have money to back it up, back up our trades. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. Without further ado, let's go in 3, 2, and a 1. Bingo, bango, bingo, and a bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is your time. It's always time. That's right, to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where we show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms or pattern memorization. Let's see here, 1 second. My volume on my mic was turned down. Let me turn it up. Not sure why that was going on. All right, so now you should be able to hear me just a little bit better. Let me turn down the other setting, and there we go. All right, so the mic should be good. All right, so once again, we show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms, pattern memorization. We don't make up different stuff just to repackage what's already been there. As far as trading goes, we show you the basics, and the basics are all you need, really all you need. Now, of course, you can build on the basics, and I recommend you do that, but very important to understand the basics so you have a solid foundation so you can build on top of it. We got Dave P in the house. What's up, Dave P? Dave P was first. Thank you so much for being here. Duality C in the house. What's up, my man? What is going on? So happy you guys are here. We got Dutchy with the magnets already. And I love that song, Dutchy. I absolutely love that song. The chick magnet that reels them in by cooking in the kitchen. So there's a lot of stuff that I know about you personally from the chat. That I put into that song. So hopefully you liked it. And if you haven't heard it, guys, definitely check it out. It's in the videos in the music section. So give you a heads up. All right. Alexander G in the house. Thank you so much for being here. Absolutely appreciate you. Love all of the work that you do, man. You are probably the hardest working person I know. I was going to say female, but I mean, including males, you are like the person. You are the hardest working person I know. You have, I think, like 7 jobs, and then you are in like 30 or 40 streams all at once. And I literally thought, oh, no stories today, guys. No stories today. But I literally thought Alexander G had like maybe 8 monitors, literally, and she sat home all day just, you know, supporting the crypto network. I honestly thought, I didn't know she worked. I didn't know you worked at Alexander G. You surprised me. See here, going down the list. We got West in the house. West. So again, no stories today. Yesterday, I overdid it with the stories. I love doing stories. But man, yesterday I went like 30, 40 minutes without. Not today. Today, we are standing on business. Today is a very professional day, even though I'm not professional. Okay, moving on. So give me coins, guys. Give me coins. Hey, we got Steve in the house. What's up, Steve? Appreciate you, man, being here. I had trouble getting in, but I'm here. Oh, okay. Awesome, man. Not sure what happened or why you're having trouble to hear. See how you, thank you for having the space. Oh yeah, man, no problem. And like I said, with me, I want to get rich with you. I really do. It's not, I don't want to get rich because of you. So all the stuff that I provide, all the free information is so that we can all get there together. You know, it's so much, it's better when you have a group of friends or a community that we all get to the same place together, as opposed to one person being at the top and telling all the other people, yeah, you can come up here, just pay me. You can come up here, pay me, I'll show you. No. So I show you. And then if you want to join my group where you have access to me almost 24/7, reach out to me, trade_intuition. And that's on Telegram. And then you get access to me with all the updates. And, you know, sometimes we'll update some news, but we don't do a lot of posts. And that's one thing too, like there's a lot of groups that like you're gone because you work or family, or maybe you watch a movie, you check in 3 hours later and there's like 45 messages like, oh snap. No, we post when it's needed. So I'm really proud of that. Going down the list with the magnets. I love it. See here. Dutchie is in the shower. That's funny. All right, got the magnets going. I love it, guys. I absolutely love it. So today, 0 to no stories today. Today, setting on business. So give me coins. We're gonna. There's some coins that I want to watch or look at too. Flea Virus in the house. What's up, Flea Virus? Appreciate you, man. So let's get started. We're looking at crypto bubbles on the daily. We have Form down 20%. Just remember, what goes up will come down. What goes down will come up, unless it's a rug pull. And I love saying this over and over because the more repetitive it is, the more you retain it. And so that when you do see something go up, you're like, okay, fine. You're like, it's going to come down. Like what goes up is going to come down. Just like with OC, you know, don't buy the breakout, buy the retest. So same thing with me. When we're doing this, you know, we see something pump. Do you want to get in? No, not really. You just want to wait for it to retrace. Wait for it to retrace and come back. Thank you, Alexandra G. You're the best. I tell you, man, she's like the best. And she tips so much. Oh my gosh. And like, I would attempt to tip her, but every time she's like, nope. I see Army Piper doing it all the time. But thank you. Let's see here. So we have WorldCoin down 13%. It had a little bit of a run up. There was some news about it a day or two ago, I believe. And it came down. For me personally, and now there are some big YouTubers talking about WorldCoin. I don't know. I don't like. Uh-oh, what was that? Let's see here. Retro Mike just gifted 5 memberships. Holy smokes. Thank you very much. Retro Mike, you are the best. And of course, Retro Mike still holds the crown and the belt. Well, we'll make it a belt. Retro Mike Tech still holds the belt for the most gifted memberships. Now, of course, with these gifted memberships, you do have access to some exclusive videos that I make for my VIP group. And sometimes I share them with the YouTube members. So check those videos out. It gives you more thought process. All right, moving on. Let's come back to this area. Let's see here. For me personally, I don't like something that'll scan your iris. I don't know. Maybe I'm just foil head, I guess, on that. I don't know. But we have my X down 13%. It was up. Could we take a short? Let's actually look at that one. So let's look at my X short question mark. Now, granted, the hype may still be there, just like with Crow, how you want to short after the hype is done. So we're going to look, and now Crow, long term, I think it's a good play. However, you can still short it until it bounces, and then we can go up. So we were going to look at my X. Once again, if you have any coins, let me know. See here, going down the list. Yeah, very true. So thank you, Retro Mike Tech, for the 5 gifted memberships. The recipients of that is Sin. Very nice. We have Crypto Billy. Very nice. We have Andy. Very nice. And we have Road Dog. Very nice. Also, lasers go pew pew. I love it. Okay, here, let's see here. Of course, I don't know how to say your name. My reading skills are horrible. However, my reading skills on charts are pretty spot on. See, hello, new here. Can you take a look at theta? Yeah, man, I love theta. Well, I used to love theta. Yeah, definitely. So we'll look at those first, actually. So theta and AKT. Very good. And I'm guessing Andre. Let me know if I said that right. Is that Andre? Or is it Andre? I don't know. And what you think about him? Sure, we'll do that for you. See, BC4 Corp says, lurking today, working on some big things. I believe it. Today, did I catch it? Oh, no. Today, I woke up at 4:30, BC. I woke up at 4:30. It's like, man, can I stay awake for an hour before your show? I was like, never mind. Crash out. But missed your show today. See here, going down the list really quick. I'm bullish on a polar bear with a bottle of Coke. Hey, I hear you. WorldCoin is proof of being human in a digital age of deepfakes. And I get it. I get it. And actually, that was like the post or something, or the news that some influencers were talking about. And I agree with it. I'm just scared of that. Now, granted, anything can be duplicated. Anything. Let's say your iris gets on the blockchain, and maybe there's a hack on that blockchain, and now your iris scan is compromised. Same thing with like fingerprints, date of birth. I mean, so it's, I don't know, I'm just scared. Okay, going down the list. Going down the list. Hey, we got Crypto Change Me in the house. What's up, Crypto Change Me? Appreciate you, man, being here. Appreciate you. Mike in the house. Thank you so much. We're going to get on to this. Yes. Andre. All right. Thank you, Andre. Yeah, we're going to get to Theta and AKT right after Bitcoin. See, Solana's moving. We'll do Solana for Dave P. Okay, and let's see here. Andre says, I try to focus on AI coins. Yeah. So AI, in my opinion, and that's how it is in the stock market. AI coins, technology coins, or stocks doing really well. And we're losing our jobs due to AI. So in my opinion, AI is the play. I put 10K for a midterm, maybe 3 to 4 months. And Theta, there are a few more out there, also GRT. Yeah, and I agree. So here's the thing too. Whenever you are trading, investing is always the best. And that's what BC Poor Corp does. That's what so many other crypto coin mindset, there's so many other traders, they do that where they invest. When you invest, you're not worried about it going down 8%, 15%, 20%, because you can dollar cost average. You can put more money in there. And then you have time. You have time on your side. Now, for a lot of traders, scalp traders, intraday traders, you don't have time on your side. Like, you want to get in, out. You want to compound that money. Now, because higher risk, trying to compound the money, you can also lose. So you may lose 8%, then gain 12%, then lose 4%, then gain 20%, then lose 12%. Then so because you're just trading all that up and down. Now, of course, if there's a trend, it's better. But in my opinion, investing is far more superior. However, for me personally, I love trading. I love trading. I love the excitement of trading. And it makes you sharpen your skills a lot. Let's see here. Uni. Yeah, definitely. We can check out Uni. So once again, normally I do story time. But today we are, Crypto Changed Me. We are focusing in today because yesterday was a little ridiculous. Okay. Oh, really? Yeah, it was so sad. I saw that yesterday I was doing YouTube. I was watching YouTube shorts and I saw that yesterday. I was like, no way. Like this has to be like fake news. And I go and I research. It's like horrible. Absolutely horrible. And then I didn't need to, but there was another video that showed actually the act. And I was like, oh my gosh. Like, that is so sad. So sad. And at that moment, he was talking about the useless violence, really. And sure enough, I said, smash the like, guys. Smash the like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Okay, going down the list really quick. Okay. Going down the list. Andre says, I think this is the bottom for most of the coins. I hope at least. This is the first cycle when altcoins are in the bear market for 3 years. Yeah, man. Tell me about it. Okay, going to the list. I don't think it's at 6:30 anymore. I think it's at 5:45. So we can just verify that. I believe it's 5:45. Okay, going to the list. Okay. Yep. Hi, Dutchy. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. We are going to look at the liquidation heat map. We're going to refresh this. We're going to look at the 24-hour. And what does this do? This tells us where the liquidations are at. This tells us the direction that the market might go because, well, the market makers love to push price to the liquidity zones so that they can make their money. And these zones are stop losses, or just people don't have stop losses. This is where their money turns into liquid and goes down the drain. We have a bunch right here, 61.95 million and also 71.15 million, sitting right around 115, 132. Then we have some more down here, 67. Joe, move your big head. Then we have more right here, 61.39 million, 67.42 million, or 67.4 million, sitting at 112,746. Now, which way is it going to go? Let's go to the 12-hour time frame and just kind of zoom in just a little bit, where we can see we have a really nice hotspot right here, right at 113,270. Where's it going to go? Is it going to go up, get this, or down and get this? Me, I don't know. I just know that price cannot go up here without breaking this level. And this is why I trade level by level. Now, granted, it's not as easy as that, but this is what I show you level by level. And then, of course, there's more things that come into play. Sometimes we use the fixed range volume profile. We'll use the VWAP, and all that. It measures the volume. Volume is important, very important. Then, of course, we use the moving averages because that's the average of where the price was at. But all I know is price cannot go up here unless it breaks this level. This is resistance, selling pressure, liquidity zones, whatever you want to call it. I just make it really simple on this channel. This is a level of resistance. Same thing down here. Price cannot get this until it breaks this. And before it breaks this, first it has to break this level, then this level, then this level. All right, so let's go ahead and get started, guys. Oh, one thing I do want to point out, right now we're in green. This is September. And for those of you who don't know about this, let me go and put this in the chat. I really like looking at this. This is Bitcoin monthly returns. They also have the Ethereum one as well on this website. Just, poke around, you can see. But here's the monthly returns. This is Ethereum returns as well. But if you look here, this is the monthly. And normally after, and I actually have this, I put this for my VIP. I don't remember if I put this on Patreon. There's a lot of free information I put on Patreon. Once again, I want to get rich with you, not because of you. So join my Patreon as well. I put PDFs. I put training stuff on there as well. That way it's really easy to find instead of going through all of my YouTube videos. But I think I have one here where it's a screenshot and it shows you the halvings, shows you the September after the halving, and normally they're red. And right now we're green. Wouldn't that be amazing if this month was actually green, which would be the after the halving, that to where now it's like, whoa, things are changing. But we'll see. We'll see. Let's see here. Gonna catch up on the chat really quick. Then we're gonna get started on Bitcoin. I appreciate everybody's patience. You guys are the absolute best. Oh my gosh, I haven't heard that in a long time. Gary is up, or Gary is up 5%. We are so back, baby. Man, I haven't, oh my gosh. I remember when I used to have people asking me, you know, Gary, check out Gary. And I actually made a video about Gary and why I think it's not good. I called it trash, but I'm trying to be politically correct. How it's not good, man. And it's so horrible. People who, you know, get into coins, and I've gotten into coins where they haven't come up. Still going down the list. On the list. Okay, good. Thank you. See here, going down the list. Going on the list. Okay. All right. So we're all caught up. Now let's look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin on, and we always want to zoom out. We want to zoom out. This is my thought process as far as level 1, 2, and 3. We're going to get to that in just a second. But before that, let's look at a larger time frame. Let's go ahead and hide all this really quick. And let's go ahead and do this. Okay. So what are we looking at? We are looking at Bitcoin on the daily time frame. And on the daily time frame, we can see, you know, we had our high, then our next all-time high. We started coming down, started breaking our levels. These orange lines, these are trend lines. Some people call them different names, and they have stuff to sell you. So I'm thinking maybe I should start selling stuff and make these power lines. These are the tipples, trade intuition power lines, so I can sell you something. I'm not going to do that, guys. This is just me making fun of all the other names that people use. Now, CryptoFace has spider lines. I love CryptoFace. CryptoFace is an absolute beast. He loves roasting people. It's very, very funny. But for me, these are not spider lines. These are power lines. Why? So I can try to sell you something. That's why. No. But right here, this is from the first cycle, from the wicks to the next cycle to the wicks. Then the candle bodies to the next cycle, candle bodies, and it gives us this zone. So when we re-enter this, we are looking for, or rather we're gonna re-enter the bullish zone. However, when we're underneath this, I'm bearish. Right now, even though we're going up, I'm still bearish. I'm bearish because there's a chance that we might roll over. And this is what I've been talking about way over here, where I would like to see it come up here and then start making lower lows. This is what I would like to see, so that we could attack all of this, attack this, come down here, just get this. And this is from the second cycle. Now I have a lot of videos that talk about this. If you want more information, I strongly just meant, you know, just watch my videos. I have a lot of information about this, but here's another zone from the second cycle. So here, I would like to see the price roll over, break this level, come down here, right around 102, 101-ish area. A lot of people are calling for 101. I would love for it to come down here, then for us to moon mission. That's what I want to see. I see here, Andre says, total 2 and total 3, ready to go, 1.6 fib. Yeah, have a cup and handle. Yeah, so we'll actually look at, we're just going to look at total. Because I do have total here, and I want to show y'all something as well. Okay. See here, going down the list. Yes, definitely check out my link tree. All my socials are there. Okay, and I think I'm all caught up on the chats. I love y'all's chats. You got, oh, is Princess here? I don't see her. Oh, she is. A little crypto princess. I finally got this. Ready? Uh-oh. Crypto princess. Your intro's back. Let me turn up the intro just a little bit more. Try it again. One more time. 3, 2, 1. Gotta dodge the flowers. Thank you, Crypto Princess, being here. You're the best. You are the best. All right. So looking at this, I am looking for a rollover, and you can see my thumbnails too. You know, potential rollover. Are we bullish? Are we bearish? So the thumbnails kind of tell you pretty much what I'm thinking. Then let's see here. So we re-enter this. I'm bullish. Right now, I'm bearish because we're underneath this. However, we started making higher highs. So here's a high, and we're breaking it. So that's a higher high. Here's a low. We made a higher low. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, you can see more of the ups and downs, more of the pivots. And we started, so here just continuously, you know, here we made a higher high, but then we broke it. Not good. We want to see a higher low and continue up and we couldn't maintain this bullishness. So we came down here. Now we're bearish. Now we start breaking this. Okay. High, higher high. Okay. This is the level that we needed to break. This is 113, 114. We needed to break this. And sure enough, we broke it. And I'm thinking we're going to come back in, bounce here, and go up. I don't like seeing this. Why? Well, price goes up, price goes down. When it goes up too much, when it rolls over, sometimes it rolls over hard. Now we can see that time and let's see. This one was okay. But this right here, time and time again. Where if it goes up too much, too fast, that like it can, like here just went up. Here would have been nice for it to maybe come down here and up and then battle and up. So it's showing strength. There's too much strength all at once. It's usually the market makers and they're pushing it up, and it's just to liquidate people. So here we can see that the market makers, that's what this candle represents. This is on volume. It's showing that the market makers are pushing it up because they know what we're looking at. They know we're looking at 313.14 or 113.14. They know we're looking at this level. So what they're doing is they're enticing the price. They're pushing it so that the retail, us, we say, oh, it broke the level, let's enter. And then, well, so now the price is coming up, volume's coming down. And then the market makers say, nope, let's push it up some more. That's what these are called vector candles. This is what this next green candle represents, where it's like, nope, don't come down, go back up. Because what they're trying to do is they're trying to entice traders to continue to push the coin up. And this is Bitcoin right here, and it's working. Now, what I would like to see, we can do this on a 1 hour time frame, is I would like to see, like, look at all this buying pressure, very little selling pressure. What I would like to see is a rollover. Now, for me to short, now we're getting really close. It doesn't have to touch this, or it could come up here and then roll over. You know, one thing that we're looking for is we're looking for support. And then this is a level of support, and then this is a level of support. Once it breaks above it, of course, right now it's resistance. But for me personally, would I short? No, I would not short until we break this zone. So for this one, I'll do it in white. And this is on the 1 hour time frame. Do that in white. And then I gotta adjust that. So I go candle body, and then here I'm doing the wick. So candle body. So let's go ahead and put this information short under this zone, question mark. I always do a question mark because I never want to make it as a statement. If I do it as a statement, it subliminally, I can't even say the word. It makes me think, oh, well, let's short. But it, like, depending on what I see, depends if we're going to short or not. But here, when I short, no. Could you short right now? And then it comes all the way down. That way you can brag on X in your group and everything else, saying, oh, I caught the top, I'm the best, join my group. Sure, of course, they all do that. However, you could get stopped out here or here. Or so what I'm doing is I trade safe. I'm done with all that risky trading stuff. I trade safe. So what I'm looking at is potentially, you know, it coming down here, tapping this fair value gap, just like how it tapped it here, and then maybe come up and then continue down. Let's see here. So right now, am I bullish on Bitcoin? No. It moved up too much and too fast, really. So what I think might happen, again, I don't know. And if you want, we can actually try to do a trade on this. But I think we might, went up, selling pressure, came down, buying pressure, went up to almost this level, just to liquidate all the shorts, came down, buying pressure again, you know, market makers, here are the market makers right here, and then pushing it up again, coming down. Again, I don't know what's going to happen, but I would not be surprised if we see something like this, you know, taking out this liquidity. Now, granted, I don't trade liquidity. A lot of traders trade liquidity, but my question to the liquidity traders is, okay, it takes this liquidity, fine. Well, how come it didn't take this? Or how come it didn't take this? It took this liquidity and it went up to take other liquidity on the top side. I can't trade like that. I really can't. I can see that there's a high chance of it coming down here, but I'm not gonna, you know, there's no way I can do it. And every trader trades differently, every trader's successful, et cetera, et cetera. But I think the price may do this, come up to this little zone, you know, and people have so many different words for this. Order blocks, they have demand, they have, you know, if you go to a lower time frame, fair value gaps, they have all this stuff. For me, I just see this as a block. This is a block, so more than likely come down, possible. Come up to this block, come down into this, which would be really nice. Let's see here, come down, possibly come up, come down, take some of this, and then potentially come up again, maybe to the middle of this block, and then come down. This is what I'm looking at. Could I be wrong? 100%. Am I normally wrong? Not really. Do I lose? Yeah, definitely. Do I win? Sure. You know, I'm not one of these people that, you know, only show you my wins. I tell you about my losses too. You know, because again, that's part of trading. Now, if I had something to sell you, I probably wouldn't talk about my losses, or not as much. I kind of brush over them really quick. Just my humble thought process. All right, here we go. But since I don't have anything to sell you, well then, I say everything. Now, if the price goes up, which I really don't think it'll do, it might do something like this and then come down pretty hard. So this we'll put this one in blue. And what I like to do is I like to give you my plan A, plan B. That way it's not, oh, it's going to go up or down. Well, that's unique. No, this is what I'm thinking right here. This is my plan A. This is my plan B. This is what I think might happen. Do I know? No, sure don't. All I can do is probabilities. And since it's gone up so much, I'm thinking it'll come down. Now, there have been times where I thought it would go down because it's gone up. And what did it do? It went up even more to retrace, like say here, and then continue going up. So again, I don't know what's going to happen. All right. So that is Bitcoin, what I think is going to happen. Now we're going to go do your coins, and these coins are going to be a little bit faster. So just kind of give you a heads up on that. Got to catch up on the chat really quick. Okay. Levi's. Going down the list really quick. I appreciate everybody being here. Oh my gosh. Dutchie, I just read your comment. For everybody who's here, put a 1 in the chat. Everyone who's here, put a 1 in the chat. I would love to just know that you are here. See here, going down the list. Yeah, definitely like the stream, guys. That's a free way of showing support. It really does help support the channel. Again, I'm not here to bamboozle you, to show you, you know, all these crazy results and try to trick you into coming to my group just so you can realize, hey man, this guy's posting 20 charts a day. And he's showing like 4 or 5 like really nice trades. Like that's a lot. 20 charts a day, 7 days a week. Do the math. It's a lot. Yeah, I don't do that. Yeah. All right, here we go. Okay, very nice. Got the ones going in the chat. I love it. All right, so now let's look at your coins, and we're gonna do this on YouTube. That way I don't accidentally show you the VIP charts. So here we are going to look at Theta. This is for Andre. Theta. And we're going to go with Blowfin. And let's go. Okay, it looks good. It looks good. Looks like it's ready to rock and roll. We did have these highs getting lower and lower, but if you notice here, it's starting to curve. So this is a good sign. This is on the daily time frame. Of course, whenever we're doing this, we always want to zoom out before zooming in. There's some people that, you know, they start on the 15-minute, then they go down to the 5-minute, then the 1 minute, and they trade. Like, no, like what's the bigger trend? Now, if you're scalping, well, that's a different story. But here we're looking for this is an investment. I believe Andre said 3 to 4 months. For me personally, again, not financial advice, But I would really recommend H-bar. Okay, let's see here. I don't recommend H-bar, but I was in the middle of my sentence. H-bar for BC Pour Quart. Okay, thank you. So we'll do that one. But what I really recommend is maybe like November, start taking some profits. And then maybe every week in November, start taking profits. Could it be extended cycle? Possible. I don't know. I don't really care. I'm just here to make some money. I'm not going to listen to all these YouTubers out here saying, you know, extended cycle this, extended cycle that. I don't know. They got me last time. They got me last time. Joe, you're not even looking in my eyes. Are you lying to me? No, I'm reading the chat. Okay, moving on. So we have, you know, it's starting to do this rounded bottom. I do like this. Go to the magnet tool. And here is a really nice, strong level. You can see candle body closes. Candle body closes. Wick. So once we break above this zone, in my opinion, I think we're going to be all right. Now, it's just a matter of breaking above this zone. Now, this zone that I'm showing you is 1.0093, and the candle bodies 1.0512. Why didn't I do the wick? I just didn't. This is much cleaner, in my opinion. Now, what's the percentage from here to there? 30%. Do I hear 35? Ooh, 25 and 35 for our alerts. Now, to be safe, what you could do is wait for your alert to go off. Granted, you're missing out on 35%. However, what you're also doing is you're waiting patiently so that when your alert does go off, more than likely, the market is in great shape. So you don't have to wait through all of this. Let's say the market does this and this and this and this and this, comes up and then comes down, take this other liquidity and comes up. And now you're waiting a month, maybe 2 months before it going up. Or maybe not a month, but you know, a few days, a few weeks. So instead of, you know, doing something like this, and then now can you enter? Well, no, because it went straight up. If you wanted to, you could put maybe a third here, but because it went up so much, more than likely it's going to come down. And then now here we enter. This is a definite. This one, you know, you can. I won't. I'm going to wait for that retest. But Joe, you missed it on 15 more %. It's okay because it retraced 25. Now what I'm doing is because my alert's here, I'm just, okay, it's here. I move my alert over. The alert gets triggered again as it comes down. Great. I move my alert over again. And hopefully I can see this pivot. Once the pivot occurs, then I move my alert over again. The alert goes off. Now, boom, I'm ready. I'm ready to make money. And this is what I do for my group. I do all the waiting. Like I do all, there's a lot of groups out there, buy the breakout, buy the retest. No, I do all this waiting. So when we post, usually, now granted the past couple times, the past few posts that I've done 2 entries. One, an aggressive entry, and those have been stopped out. And the other one is a safer entry, and those entries have not triggered yet. So of course, you know, higher risk, higher reward for my aggressive traders. And I know there's all types of traders out there, aggressive, safer traders, investors. So I actually have coins that we're investing in. I have charts that we're posting for aggressive and safer traders. And all that's laid out on the actual chart. So there's 0% chance that you could misinterpret my charts when it's a setup. So pretty much the same thing here too. I'm explaining everything as far as entering. Now, would I enter right now? I like it. I really like it. We're breaking out of this trend line. Let me just show you. Now, usually the first coin I spend a lot of time on, or rather more time. The next one that we do, it won't be this much time. But here, the wick to the wick, and we can see that this wick barely passed it, and right now we're kind of going through it. Now, for me and trend lines, if you've been watching the show for a while, you'll know that trend lines, I really don't hold too much weight on them, just because. So here's the thing, as far as strength goes, trend lines, they're about a 2 out of 10. And the reason for that is because if you just give it enough time, let's say the price comes down here, you just give it enough time, it's going to break the trend line. That's the only thing. Like, you give it enough time, it will break the trend line. So for all you trend line traders out there, just know that this is the reason why you enter the trade here. Then it goes up and then it retests. You add on this or you add on this. However, because this was a pivot, we are waiting for this. So as the price is going down and doing this, and you're waiting several days or months or whatever for it to start actively going up, this is when we enter. We enter on the break of the pivot. So what we're doing is we're reducing our time that we're in the trade versus doing something like this. So I don't trade trend lines. I see them. I don't trade them though. So if you are having issues with being in a trade too long, then I would recommend waiting for the break of a pivot, which would be something like this. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Would I enter this trade right now? I would if it breaks this pivot. So you can actually front run this move with this break of 0.8524, and this would be on the 4-hour time frame. So let's go 4-hour. The candle needs to close up here. And if you wanted to, you could have your alert right here. Now, the way that we do this is the alert has to go off first. There's rules to this. The alert has to go off first. Then you check the chart. And if your 4-hour candle is above this, we'll call it a blue line, 0.8524, then you can enter the trade. Not financial advice. And you don't want to enter if it just skyrocketed and then no. You want to wait, because what we're doing is we're actually entering after a retest. So we do a breakout and then we do a retest. So hopefully all that information is helpful on this coin. So let's go ahead and put this in our YouTube rapid fire. Now the next one is going to be much faster. So Andre also asked for AKT. Very good. Check the chat really quick. I entered on, is there for long term? Okay. Oh, let me go back to that. I should have read that. Oh man. Jeez, you got it at the bottom. Holy smokes. That's a perfect entry. That's a way better entry than I would have had. My entry would have been way up here after the break of this. Now, can you do like these type of entries? Yes. To me, they're higher risk. Oh yeah, beautiful. So you got it because of this. So here's a little demand zone. You can, whatever you want to call it, demand zone, liquidity. There's so many different words for the same thing. But dude, that's freaking perfect, man. How long you been trading, Andre? How long you been trading? That's a perfect entry. Me, I wouldn't have, it's too risky. Now, of course, depending on the market we're in, depends on the risk that I take. I saw the reversal candle was a big wick after engulfing. There you go. Yeah, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So let's go ahead and look at AKT. Dang it. See here. This one looks nice too. This one looks really nice. You can see it stopping right here. Like, there's so much support right here. It's nuts. Could we come down and take this and take this? Sure, of course. But right now, it literally looks like it just halted the brakes. I've learned from you like 4 or 5 years ago. I was in the first group. Awesome. There's a few people in here that have been with me for years and years and years. And they actually joined my paid group, because even though they know how to trade, they love being in just one, the community, and two, not having to be in the market all the time. This is what I do. I'm in the market all the time. But Andre, I'm so happy you're here, man. I'm so happy that, I don't know if you've been lurking for a while and now just started, talking to us, but so happy you're here, and it makes me really proud, because there's a lot of people that I've trained where they actually became admins. And for me, and I'm sure you know this, Andre, I don't mess around. Like, if you want my help, I tell you, this is what you have to do. This is the homework you have to do. And if you do it, I have 100% success rate. Would you put it that way? How much did I charge? Zero. My boss at that time was telling me, Joe, charge them. I said, I'm not going to charge them, man. They already paid a lot of money for the group. And then some of them, because I was so blunt, I know I said no story time. Some of them, because I was so blunt, like, this is what you do, this and that, blah, blah. I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make you money. And if you're good with that, this is the homework. They would actually report me to my higher up. And Joe, you can't talk like that. And I said, no, it's if they don't like it, they can go to another admin. Like, I'm taking the time out, and I'm not even charging them. The other admins would, especially one. I wouldn't charge. But yeah. All right. Let's see here. Go in the list. Very nice. And story time. Okay, that's no more stories. No more stories. Today is very professional. Yesterday was too many stories. I'm really liking this one too. Man. Now, here's the thing. Like, there was a comment, I think Andre mentioned that this may be the bottom. If Bitcoin does this rollover and then breaks these levels and then continues coming down, we're going to see the higher market cap coins pull back 20-30%. Lower market cap coins, man, 50%, maybe even 70%, depending on the market cap. And if that's the case, and right now, and I've kind of been stressing this, is the best time to invest. Have a trade, and put a lower entry, 30%, 35%, because you believe in the coin and you think it's going to do great. If it pulls back, if Bitcoin does what it's doing, you can get in here, and then if it even pulls back a little further, well, hopefully, you've got another paycheck, or you put a little bit more money in, and you put more money in. Because eventually, that's just to wash out all these traders. Eventually, we're going to come up. Like, we are so, oh man, I can actually see the end of the tunnel. I can see it, and like, we're reaching for it, and we're almost there. We're almost there. So in my opinion, just doing that is going to be, greater success than, entering a trade, having stop loss 12, 15%, or maybe even some leverage. And then, we get stopped out just because it's just getting for that liquidity. So here we go. Let's see here. Prime is the same, like 8. There you go. Look at that. Oh, can you give a TA on, hey, what's up, crypto manipulation trader? SUI. Yeah, definitely. SUI. See here. Very good. All right. So here, Andre says, I took a big break after some health problems and a big loss, and I come back now, and your channel popped up. Oh, awesome, man. Well, I'm happy that you're here. Sorry to hear about your health problems, and sorry about the big losses too. But I'll tell you what, man, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it together. You're in a great community, great place. There's a lot of, great things in store for us. There really is. And we're doing this together too. We're doing this together. All right. Okay, going down the list. Yes. And Flea Virus says, personally, I took the crashes for best entries. Yeah. And here's the best thing too. Like, man, last season, there were so many times where we would pull back 30-35%, and I would put an entry, no chart, no analysis, no nothing, pull back, boom, put in an entry, and another entry lower. And sometimes this lower one wouldn't hit, but this entry would hit, and what happens within an hour? I'm up 12%. 2 hours, 20%. And those were the easiest plays I could do, because they dropped. I entered money, had a lower entry. Sometimes they'd hit, sometimes they wouldn't, and boom, right back up. All they're doing is liquidity, just stopping out people. But yeah, So crypto manipulation trader, we're going to get Sui for you. Okay, just checking here. Going on the list really quick. Trying to keep it on the chat. See here, Crypto Change Me says, if it wasn't for Joe, that group would have died a long time ago. I heard they did some restructuring too, just recently. I heard the main guy now restructured again, and I think everybody's going to leave. I don't know. And for me, I don't poach anybody. I've had even, I think the last time was like 3 months ago. Somebody came to me and they're like, hey, you know, about the other group. I was like, you can reach out to so-and-so. Here's their thing, you know, and let them know that I said hi. You know, I'm not, oh no, don't get with them, this and that. They restructured, join my group. Nah, because I believe in karma. I really do. Actually, some people who have started their own group, they've actually done that to my people. And I was like, hey guys, you know, go where y'all want, but I'm just letting y'all know y'all know what I do. But for me, like, I just believe in karma and of course, ethics, morals, integrity. So I'll never poach anybody. I'll let them know, hey, I got my channel, I got my YouTube, I got my X account. You know, hopefully y'all can get information there. And then if you want more, well, then you join my group. But yeah, you're my favorite. Can we look at Pepe? Yes. So we're gonna look at Pepe as well. I'm getting back to business. I got a lot of coins I gotta go through. Okay. So rapid fire, guys. AKT, I do like. It broke underneath this level, but then it found support really nicely. You know, breaking above it, finding support right now. This looks like a really strong bottom. What is the percentage of this little zone really quick from here to here? 5%. Okay. It's very doable. So this is like a bounce. Oh, I wouldn't call it a bounce zone, but this is a zone that more than likely, hopefully, we don't break below. And I do like it quite a bit. I'm thinking we'll do something like this. And this is kind of like a stair step way. You know, we have downs, ups, downs, ups. Let's go to a lower time frame, 4 hour. Man, look how that looks, man. That looks really good. And nice coming up. Nice retracement. Yeah. I can see that. Let's see here. Andre says, Pepe node is in ICO. I found it really interesting. I put 250 in. I found it a few days ago. Maybe you can take a look. Okay. So Pepe node. Okay, it's for Andre. Okay. See here, looks like a really strong bottom. Yes. Trade Intuition 2025 TM trademark. Financial advice is simple. Only but when you know what you're buying for how long before selling. Yeah. Bartcoin. Yeah, definitely. Man, so no more story time. Bartcoin West. Okay. So let's see here. So we already had our 1 hour. Man, I haven't even started on these things. So we're at our 1 hour. So if there's any more requests, I strongly recommend doing a donation if you can. But no more requests, please. All right. And we can always do this tomorrow too. We do this every day. Let's see here. So we're coming up. I think we're going to come down. It looks great. For me personally, I would actually wait for the break of this level because you can see that this is. There we go. I was like, I thought the level's higher. We can see this level is getting respected like a lot. So what I would do, I like it. I would have alert right here at 1.222, and the 4 hour candle must close above 1.192. If we close above it, I think it's going to be a great entry. We could target this area right here, and this will be our next target. So our target would be roughly underneath it, and we'll change this to green, 1.337, and then our next target just slightly underneath that, 1.428. So I do like that as well. And now we're going to rapid fire session. Okay, so the next one is Soul. So we're looking at Soul. This one is for Dave P. So, oof, man, Soul is just taking off. So here was a lot of training, a lot of thought process, man, a lot of it. So let's go and delete all of this. 61 drawings, get out of here. Let's go to the daily time frame. We are looking at the daily now. We do see this level of resistance, and it did not even respect it. It's kind of like the stepdad. You know, you don't tell me what to do. You're not my dad. It's the stepdad. So here it was respecting because the mom was looking, and then the mom was away and said, you don't tell me what to do, and it started going up. Do I think it's going to come down? Possible. Possible. It's got a lot of steam right now. I would like to, man, I would like to see it come back underneath here to break out. I really would. So here, let's see here. Already 1 million people buying the node. For me personally, I don't buy nodes. I got duped on nodes last season. I made so much money, it was ridiculous. And then I started branching off, diversifying, buying nodes, buying NFTs, buying all this other stuff to make me more coins. And then the market turned. I couldn't sell any of it. Boom. I lost a lot of money, like a lot. So for me personally, I don't like nodes. I won't do nodes again, ever again. If I buy a node, I'll buy it in the bear market, knowing that I probably won't be able to sell it. And hopefully it can make me enough coins so that I could cash out really good in the bull market. But right now, to me, it's too late to like start DCAing into Bitcoin and to all these other coins to hold it long term. You know, hold it until November, December, great. But that's my thought process. Stepdad, you're not my stepdad. Or you're not my dad. Yeah. All right. So here, let's go ahead and do this other little zone. So we're actually in a zone. And for me, I love doing zones. So we're actually in this zone. And let me go ahead and make sure this is on the daily. So let's get this, and zooming in, you can see that we are on the candle bodies. And let's go to this. Okay, we're right at the top. So would I buy right now? No, because we're in this resistance zone. And what I would do is I would actually wait. So for me personally, I don't like up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. I don't like this because what it's doing, and we can actually see this fairly easy if we just get our percentage tool. We go from the break of this to this high, we did 33%. Awesome. The break of this level, we did 25%. Okay, so we'll keep this one. And then the break of this level, we came up here, we did 24%. Okay, about the same, not too bad. The break of this level, we did, we'll just say this, 14%. Getting lower, break of this level, so far we're at 9%. So what we're kind of doing is we're reducing the momentum. It's slowly coming down, slowly, we're still going up, but it's not as much as it was. So this is what I would like to see something like this, where we come down, come down nice and healthy, right to this area, come down about here, and now start working our way up again. So we can try to attack this level. This is personally what I would like to see. Does that mean it's going to happen? Nope. Could we go up even further? Sure. We could do something like this. And I'm always looking to the left. So all these things that I'm doing, all these the little pivots, they're not just, I think it look cool here. No, I'm always looking to the left. So I think maybe to here, maybe up, then come down. This would be healthy. And then break. Moon mission, everybody gets super bullish, all-time highs again, etc., or again to all-time highs. And what do I think is going to happen though? This is what I would like to happen. What do I think is gonna happen? Tricky. Oh, and another thing too, if this does happen, a lot of these pattern traders, they're gonna say, oh, look guys, we have a cup and we have a handle. And so they're gonna get super bullish on that. But let me see what these comments say. David says, you make a lot of money learning to sell. There's no profit or loss without selling. If you can hold, you will most likely end up in profit. True. And this is why investing is so important. Investing is so important. Now, investors, they have money potentially to where they don't need to cash out to pay their rent, to pay their mortgage, to pay for their trip that they've been saving up for, to pay for their the school clothes or anything like that. Like, they don't need the money. They just let it sit. And if it comes down, even better, especially if you're like really loving this project, token, stock, whatever it is, it comes down 30%, 50%. Cool. I know it's going to go up, or I think I know, and I put more money into it. So now I have more at a lower price, which is even better. I wait another 2-3 years, even 5, and now that $10,000 that I have in there is now worth 40,000. And that's how the rich get richer, because they don't need the money to buy groceries or to, let's say they got a flat tire. It's like, oh man, I don't have any in my savings account. Let me take out for my crypto or my stocks. They don't have that issue. So yeah, I completely agree with David. David Rumberlow, spot on. Okay. Let's see here. Learn to ladder in and out, maximize profits. Yes. And matter of fact, Road Dog Crypto, if you say his name 2 more times, he'll appear. Road Dog Crypto, he actually does that. He has like a pyramid thing that he does, and it's genius. And what I'm going to ask him to do is make a video primarily on that so that we could promote that. But yes, it's you know, you're buying in, you're selling, you're buying, you're selling, you're buying, you're selling. So Road Dog, we got one more saying of that, and then he appears. Road Dog, with my eyes closed, Road Dog. Let's see here. Seems I have to juggle a lot of government requirement things this year. Jury duty. Man, I got lucky. Oh, no stories. Real ID for wife. Oh my gosh. Feels good to be free. You got it. All right. Silver Soul. I mean, the markets are kind of going up right now. So I'm gonna do this one for my A. And then for this one, I'm going to say, oops, what did I do? Would like to see this. Okay. And we'll change the font. Boom. So I'm thinking this might happen, but this would be healthier. Because now what it's doing is it tried to come up here, it couldn't do it, tried, and it got in, but came out, and then now, let's go. Now let's freaking, come down here. Ah, dang it. Hold on. Let me fix this. So lower high is fine. Everybody freaks out on that. Lower high is fine. Then come down. Then do this. Boom. Let's go. Okay. So that's my thought process on that. Let's go to the next one. So we're kind of rocking and rolling. We're kind of going slow a little bit, but I need to give all this information out. Let's do Uni. So Uni is for Crypto Change Me. All right. So here was our thought process here, where I'm thinking it might do this. I don't know why. To me, this doesn't make any sense because it ran up so much. I think I may have to do a breathalyzer test before streaming. Why would I think it's going to come up? Oh, maybe because it came down already and it started coming up here. That's the only reason I can think of. That's the only reason I can think of. Because if we're on this continuation without a pullback, there's no way I would think that we're gonna do that. Oh yeah, it has to be, because here was the high. We already pulled back. We almost tapped the 382. So this is my thought process. Okay. Did we go up? We went up barely, and then we came down. We checked it again here, and I'm thinking, and of course, lower time frame is 4 hour, maybe 1 hour. We could come all the way down to the 618, but if it does break the 0.5, let's check on the 4 hour, 1 hour. So if we do something like this, that's not what I wanted. Let's go 4 hour. It's too many. Okay. So price was here. And, I'm saying we could come down further. But because price is here, if we come up, we may stop here. And the reason for that is because of this block. We may stop here. And the price actually did stop right in this area. Pull back and then continue up. This would be nice and healthy. What did it do? It kind of stopped here and said, nope, boom, took off, and then boom, took off, and then came back down. This price action, I don't like, not one bit. Look at the size of the candles, the bodies. I don't like it. Then it finally broke this level. Now I'm in. Now I definitely come in. Let's see here. Holy smokes. Techman says, I'm poor, but $160 on Lucky Land this AM. Giver's gain. Techman, I greatly appreciate you. You're the absolute best. I think you're the first one to do fan funding. Oh no, we have Retro Mike Tech, who did the gift memberships. So thank you, Retro Mike Tech. Appreciate you. And then we have Techman. Appreciate you with the donation. Appreciate you greatly. How come I can't? Okay, I can heart it. It doesn't allow me to like it. I can reply. So I'll put thank you. Okay. You're the best. And now my favorite. All right. So let's come back over here to this. Let's see here. Now, I'm not going to show you how you could have made money, how you should have made money, blah, blah, blah. We're going to show you now how we could potentially make money. So let's go ahead and remove everything. And that's what a lot of traders do. They show you the woulda, coulda, shoulda, woulda. Yes, I said woulda twice. The woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. How you could have made money, how you should have done this, how you would have done this and this. What we do is we show you, like, how can you make money right now? To me, that's really important. How can we do it right now? I don't care about how I could have made money. Show me how I can. Let's go. Put bingos and bangos in the chat, guys. Bingos and bangos in the chat if you could. If you don't have a membership, just type out bingos and bangos. All right. So the price, it did break this level. Beautiful retest. Came up, went below it, which is perfect. This is a beautiful, from a retracement from here to here, this is absolutely gorgeous. Then went up, broke, well, got rejected again. You can see how strong this level is. This is why it's very important to zoom out. And we got rejected again, came down, nice little retrace, broke out again, broke this level. Let's go. Moon mission, bounce off of this. Let's go. Lower high is fine. Everybody freaks out. Lower high is fine. Now what we're looking for is 50% of this move, about right here, for it to come down. This would have been showing strength. But since we did not do that and we came down here, we broke below this. Uh-oh, level 1. So if we break this, level 2. So what does that mean? That means, time is short. So if we do this, we come down, we come up, and we come down, we break this, this would be our level 2 now. So now what we could do, so every level is just more confluence or stuff that agrees with each other. It's like, well, we might want to short. Maybe the market's turning around. We might want to do that. And sure enough, if we do break this, we could possibly short. We break this level here, we could bounce. So just be careful. But if we do break this level, we add to our entry. And then what we're doing is we're attacking all of this. And then potentially all of this, and then here. So we would be here and here. That's what we'd be doing. That's if it breaks down. And for me, what I short right now, but a lot of people are shorting. For me, I wouldn't short this because it could come up again, this little box right here that I see, come down, come up. So this is where I would enter. So that's really important. Here's where I would enter. But I'm giving you the plan A, plan B, just in case the market turns. This is what I'll be looking for. Would I enter right now? No. Why? Under resistance. I don't enter under resistance. But Joe, it pulled all the way back to the 786, and that's a good time to enter. You know, my mentor says blah blah blah. Okay, that's fine. You know, you can try it. For me, it's just too risky. Oops, it's just too risky. Now I'm going to show you something else. Fib retracement, magnet tool from the absolute low of this move to here. There we go. Can you see that? Pull to the 786 and then broke below it. Coming up here, we could get rejected off of the 618. Come back down, break this. Okay, let's go short. Hopefully we don't bounce off of this. If we do bounce off, hopefully we can come down and get a lower position. But that's why I don't, there's times when I will do that, where I will do entries when they hit the 0.5, 618, 786. But it depends on the cycle. The market has several segments, and beginning, middle, end. So I don't trade the same way each segment. And that's one thing that I see a lot of mentors doing. They teach you one thing and one thing only, but the stuff that it works in the bull market does not work in the bear market. And I mean, so what I'm trying to do is show you the whole sphere of trading. But that's my thought process on this one. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, put a 1 in the chat, guys. Put a 1 in the chat. I really love seeing ones. Okay, and once again, thank you, Techman. You're the best. You are the best. We got Bingo Bangles in the chat. Love it. That's fun. Really looks good. Project gaming platform claims the lows from 2021. I think the bottom's in. If we weekly candle close, I love how you look at higher time frames, and that's where it's at. Higher time frames, weekly, daily, 4 hour. Going like trying to nail the entry. That's when we go into the lower time frames. If the weekly candle close a bit higher, look reversal candle, and also maybe bullish divergence on the weekly. Love it. Absolutely love it. And thank you guys for putting ones in the chat. It really does. It actually helps support the channel because that's chat rate, and that really does help. So next one, let's look at total. We kind of said we're going to do total. So for total, people are saying that the market cap for the entire market of crypto is going to be around $15 trillion. For me, I think that's just too high. We don't have all this expendable money that we had last season. Last season, it was free money. Granted, I did not take advantage of it. I didn't even know about it. I'm so dumb. I did not even know about that free money they were giving. Anyway, we have disbelief. This is here. Disbelief, hope, optimism, blah, blah, blah. So we have all that here. This is the psychology of a market cycle. Disbelief. Oh man, we're never going to do this. Hope. Holy crap. We're making some money. Optimism. I think this is it. We're going to actually be millionaires. Belief. Thrill. Let's freaking go. Moon mission. Then retraces to the golden pocket, which is fine. You know, we have retracements. It's fine. Then, now this golden pocket was drawn out prior to it pulling down here. This was drawn from this. Just to give you a heads up. Then several weeks later, we came into the golden pocket, which was amazing. I love the fib retracement. Then we're coming up here to euphoria. Now with euphoria, November is usually when we kind of peak. But some people are saying it's going to be October 27th to maybe November 3rd. I can't predict like that tight of a frame, but I do know that based off of history, November has been our stuff. So more than likely, beginning of November, I'm gonna start selling because I'm pretty sure everybody else is gonna start selling. But we'll see. But this is November, December-ish area for our euphoria. So we have a very small time frame. Could we come down like almost like a crash flash and then pump up? Yes. Why? To liquidate everybody, get everybody scared. And the scared money don't make no money. I'll tell you right now. So if it dumps 35, 45% or whatever, you know, for the regular crypto, 50%, I'm gonna be buying. I don't even care about the pattern or, you know, all the TAs out the window. It's coming down that fast, that much, boom, I'm in. Then euphoria. Now, as far as the targets for this potential cycle, I'm looking at, and now of course I did this with the fib extension, from the low to the high to the low, which gives me these numbers. And I'm looking at right around this 6.13 trillion, 6.81 trillion, and then the most 7.17 trillion. This is what I'm thinking. Could it go to 15? Sure. I would love that. I don't see all the money, because now all the money right now, all the people who are in crypto, they're not as many as they were before. Before, free money. Now, all the people who got the free money, more than likely, they're just struggling to pay their credit card bills because they're using the credit cards to pay for their food because their wife or their husband lost their job because of unemployment, and maybe it's just bad. Everything's going up. Cost of living has gone up tremendously. So they don't have all that money. So do I think it's going to go to 15 trillion? No. That's just my opinion. Okay, moving on. Okay. Let's see here. A Melt Up says, yes, we do. Big, beautiful bill and interest rate cuts are liquidity. 3 years ago, I said 7 to 8 trillion, and I still stand by that. Karen S. Harris is my witness on that. Hey, there you go. Yeah, I think last year, I don't remember. I think I was saying 6 and 7 trillion as well. And it's because, you know, I put a bunch of statistics into ChatGPT, and I'm sure it's on one of my videos. And I think I want to say 7 trillion as well. And here, this just kind of maps out to those numbers. Last year's peak was Xmas Eve. And there you go. Do you think it's possible this cycle to be an extended one? No. I never believe in extended cycles due to last cycle. Everybody's saying extended cycle. And I had huge amount of wealth. And I let it go to, I don't want to say zero, but it pulled back a lot. And that's just because on every dip that happened and we started having a little bounce, I'm like, oh, cool. We're going to start doing higher highs, higher lows. And then we did another lower low. And it starts coming up. Okay, now we're going to do a higher high. And then we did another lower low. I was like, oh, crap, it's already too late, man. I'm down 65, 75%. Now, I sold a lot of them at that price. Some I sold like at 40%. But I'm not going to lie. There was a lot that I sold at 65. I mean, it hurt. Oh, it hurt because I was in the hope of an extended cycle. Now I'm looking at the Bitcoin and I'm looking at it on the daily. I'm looking at it on the daily and I'm waiting for the breaks of the highs and the breaks of the lows. Here, we already did our first break. We do our second break. Okay. Level 2. We do our third break. All right. We're pretty much done. Again, we don't know where the top is or when it is until after the fact because we didn't break the top. So again, this is why I'm bearish until we get into the zone again, and then we can continue that. All right. Let's see here. Because all the U.S. implications and the big companies, because also this one is the first one with 3-year burst. Yeah. For me, I'm just going to keep on trading. I'll trade going up. I'll trade going down. Levi says 7-8 seems probable. Yep. Okay, going to the list. Yeah. Yeah, all that talk of extended cycle. Okay, so we are not getting off track. We went over uni. For uni, it has to break this level. I would like to see it come up, come down. And then, so what you could do for uni is once it breaks this, you could enter. And if it goes here and it pulls back, it's fine because more than likely it's going to come up. But you could enter here and then definitely add here. Again, not financial advice. All right. So let me make sure that I have this on my YouTube rapid fire. Next one is, we did total, so let's go H bar. So we're going to do H bar, and H bar is for BC Port Corp. So H bar we're looking at, it looks great. It looks absolutely great. We looked at this one the other day. Price action was right in this area. We see that we had this really nice run up. I love the fib retracement. It pulled back to the 0.5. This is what I want to see. The 382, it's good. 0.5 is, in my opinion, the best. So it pulled back here to the 0.5, and here's our thought process where we may come up, may have a little bit of pullback, and then continue up. I do like H bar. H bar is looking great. Actually breaking out of our trend line. Again, I don't hold too much strength on the trend line. It's about a 2 for me, but we can see we had this little break barely, but we can see it's breaking out. Again, you give it enough time, you give it the price action enough time, price will break out of the trend line. So for me, they hold a 2 on the strength. Let's see here. Dano Crypto in the house. Dano Crypto, I really like watching this dude. This guy has really great info on news. I like watching him for news. He does great charts, everything else. But if you want what's going on, like the latest stuff, check out my buddy, Dano Crypto. Let's do some shout outs. So this is not story time. This is shout out time. So here he is, Dano Crypto. Let's go ahead and put his in the chat. If you're new to Dano Crypto, definitely subscribe. Make sure the notification bell is on, and I always do the all. And watch his videos, smash the like, let him know I sent you. Granted, he doesn't even ask for this, but I love when I see good people, I love giving a shout out. Same thing with Crypto Changed Me. He's also in the chat. This dude is going to be big. His channel is going to be way bigger than mine. I can feel it. And he has a really great thought process. He has really great, just knowing that people who have courses and groups and everything, you know, hey, I'll show you how to trade, just pay me. He knows those people are getting rich from the members, and he talks about it. I talk about it. Do I have a paid group? Sure. However, mine is only if you want all the updates. Like, I show you how to trade here. I show you my thought process here. I'm not here to get rich off of you. I'm here to get rich with you. And if you want like access to me almost 24/7, you join my group. If you don't, if you're just happy with, you know, knowing how to trade and everything else, asking questions, well, then you join me every day. So of course, we do go live every single day, Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard, Saturday and Sunday at 4. So definitely, you know, check it out. But yeah, these two guys, they're great. And there's Road Dog too. Where's Road Dog? Oh, here's Porky. Porky's great too. I love this dude. You know, he watches my channel when he can, but dude is great. He's very straightforward. He doesn't sugarcoat anything. I love this dude. Oh, Meet Damien's live right now. Meet Damien's another good one. So Meet Damien. So again, like what you want to do is you want to follow good people. And if you follow any of these, watch their videos, let them know Trade Intuition sent you. Like, they don't ask me to do this, but anytime I see somebody who's good, and I like talking about them, like the Blockchain Brew. This one, I was actually on their show Saturday. They're good too. You know, they're good guys. Here's Road Dog. Road Dog, and this is the last one. I know it's a whole bunch. Here's Road Dog. So for Road Dog, same thing. You know, check them out. And, you know, these traders, they trade differently than me. And that's okay. Most do. And that's okay. You know, the best thing to do is to like look and see, pick and choose what you like from everybody. All right. So let me go back to chat. Okay. Going down the list. Okay. Thanks to you. Yeah, man. You got it. Let's do a collab. Let's go, man. Let's go. You just let me know. Reach out to me. Trade_intuition on Telegram. And we do a collab. I love doing it. You're the man. But Dano Crypto, and the way I learned about Dano Crypto was because of Alex All Crypto. So he would push us over to Dano, and I'd subscribe, you know, showing support and everything. And then I'd see him popping up, and I'd be watching, I'd be lurking. And, you know, the more that I watch, it was like, man, I really like this dude. Like, he's really, really good. And, you know, Daniel Crypto, he mentioned this a couple of days ago, where he's like, man, I'm giving all this out. Well, he didn't say alpha, but I'm giving all this like great content. In my opinion, it's great content. And the views aren't there. However, all these scammers, all these grifters, all these people who are just trying to bamboozle people, man, their numbers are like way, way up. And we're getting suppressed. But we can only get better and more people viewing us and hopefully saving people from getting wrecked with your help, guys. Smash the like, leave comments, all that good stuff. Okay, moving on. See, appreciate. Oh, yeah, definitely, man. Going down the list. When it says, I didn't know Crypto, yeah, he had a channel. Oh, yeah, he's good. Man, he's good. He's going to be bigger than this channel. Like, I can see that, hands down. And here's the thing, too. Like, with Alexo Crypto and myself, like, what we do is like it's okay to go to other people because you might like them more than me, or you might find a little piece that they do and a little piece that I do, and you make your own and you become a better trader. And there's a lot of people out there that's like, oh no, I'm not going to talk about anybody because I just want you for myself and I want your memberships. And not this guy. Okay, see here, going down the list. I knew it. We said his name 3 times. I knew it. Road Dog, what's up, buddy? We just gave you a shout out. See here, very good. All right, so this is what I'm thinking on this. And let's see here, next one, that was for BC Port Corp. I'm still liking it. I'm really liking it. Let's do Sui. For Sui, this is for crypto manipulation trader. Let's see here. Okay, so Sui actually got listed on Robinhood. Now in my group, if you're curious about my group, send me a message, trade_intuition. I give you like a welcome video that talks about the group. There's no sales pressure. If you want it, great. I don't reach out to you the next day. Oh, if you join right now, I'll give you 20% off. I don't do that. You know, it's if you want it. But in the group, we have this. This, in my opinion, is going to be important, especially when everything starts popping. Because why? People are on Robinhood. Like the new people coming in, the new money, they're going to be on Robinhood. They're going to be on crypto.com. So I get all these alerts. And because of new coins being on those exchanges, well, there's going to be hype behind it. And that's where we want to be. You know, easy. I don't want to say easy, but the likelihood of getting 15% kind of quick, it's really, really high. Really high. But even with this news, which was right here, price didn't do anything. It actually came down. So let's go ahead and let's just hide all this stuff. Let's hide all this. Okay, and hide this stuff. All right. So Sui right now looks good. You know, had this nice little dump, broke this level. Same thing with like the other one. Broke this level, coming up. Now, I would like to see, oh man. I would like to see it. So this level is pretty strong. You can see it way back here. It's on the daily. Does it go back any further? No. So we have a pivot here. Then we had a bounce here. Then we had a rejection here, Okay. For this, beautiful bounce, man. That's just so gorgeous. Right in here, right into this fair value gap-ish area, depending on what time frame you're looking at. Man, that's so nice. What was the fib retracement? I love fib retracement. So from this low to the high, come down to 382, 0.5, nice. Then here, we would like to see it bounce up from here, showing strength. It didn't. Came back here to 0.5 again. Lower high, Then broke this low, Probably a lot of people went short, which I would have too. I would have gone short. And then looking for the break of this to add to my short. Again, scaling into the trade. Now, here's the thing, guys. People are using this word out there, dynamic money management. Ooh, sounds sexy, right? Dynamic money management. Join my group. I have a course on dynamic money management. Join today, blah, blah, blah. What is it? Scaling into the trade. Again, what they're doing is they're repackaging what we're already using, putting a shiny bow on it, putting a little bell, and so it attracts you, dynamic money management, but all it is scaling into the trade. We do that all the time. We scale into the trade. So here I would have entered a short. I would have added scaling into the trade once it breaks this, or dynamic money management, and then it's going for this. However, we broke above, I get stopped out. Okay, fine. What I'm thinking now for SUI, and SUI, this is for crypto manipulation trader. I'm thinking we're gonna come down to maybe here. One more rejection. That's what I'm thinking. Now, what I recommend for everybody to do is ask for these coins like every second day, every third day, maybe even every day if we're kind of slow, so that we can see the progression, just like how we did on HBAR, of my thought process. Is it playing out? Is it completely wrong? But for here, what's the stop loss? If we were to enter right now, 15, 20%. I would wait for a pullback. Let's go to a 4 hour. So would I have entered on this? No. I want to see a pullback. So once this pullback here, beautiful, then it's coming up. We could have entered here, kind of higher risk, but it breaks this level. Do I enter? Not really, because, well, it barely broke above the level. So that goes, and then it breaks this level. So I would have entered here. This would have been an entry, thinking that we may pull back to here. So I would have had a lower entry. So let's say I would have entered here, thinking 6%, not bad. My lower entries right here, stop loss underneath this wick. Could we come down here? Sure, of course, but we didn't. We ended up coming up. So over here, I would like to see it pull back before I enter. So I want to see a break. So, I mean, we could see something like this right here. Let me do the ghost bars, something like this, or bars pattern. I'm trying to think which one. Let's go for this one. Or maybe something like that. If we go up, to pull back, to come up, beautiful rejection, come back down, support 3, 2, blast off. Let's go. But for me, like all this little, this junk move, I don't like it. Break of this, okay, let's go. But all this junk move right here, I don't like it, because this is telling me more than likely, I mean, in my opinion, we have a greater chance of pulling back. And then here, I wouldn't enter. I would actually wait till the break of this before I enter. That's my thought process. So whenever I do circles, that's entries. Usually I do white and yellow, but right now I'm in blue mode. White is safer. Yellow is aggressive. Okay. Let's see here. Joe, you seen mental ticker, MNT? Okay, so no more tickers, but since Jesse is one of my admins, helps me out a bunch, we'll do that one as well. Any other tickers, if you want them, then of course, donation if you could. But let's see here. I think I caught up with the chat. Andre says, my out strategy for this cycle is the pi cycle. Between 1 and 0.8 and also 40% Bitcoin dominance. I don't care if it happens this month or 1 year from now. There you go. And that's the best thing too, having a plan. Like you need to have a plan. If you don't have a plan, you're going to be very subjective to what other people are telling you. Oh, extended cycle, or no, not me. Melissa says, David, yes, I'm struggling. Mindset reset, focusing on psychology now. Yeah, that's the biggest thing. And that's why I talk about psychology of trading like a lot on this channel, like a lot. Like you could be perfect. You could take courses, you can watch videos, you can take notes, you can write reports, you can heck, you can even teach it. But if you don't have the psychology down to where, and it comes down like trading like a robot, you know, that famous saying, if you cannot take the emotions out of trading, you're gonna get wrecked. And I've seen it too. Like there's traders where it's like, okay, you know, matter of fact, this trader actually did a YouTube short talking about a 3-to-1 having risk management, 3-to-1, blah, blah, blah. And I don't know where it's at. It's somewhere here. Oh, it's under this one. So he actually has something like this on his chart, right? On his video, where it's a 3-to-1 risk to reward ratio. And he's talking about, you know, you have to take the emotions out. You have to, you know, blah, blah. And I've seen this guy literally on air where he'll enter the trade and it starts coming down and he'll sell it. So he was willing, and he'll make like $100, but he was willing to risk 300, 500 just to make that 100. And then it goes up some more and then it comes down, and then, you know, who took the trade? Who got the profit? You know, it's like, dude, you got out way over here. Like, you don't even have conviction on your own stuff. But yeah, and it's such a, man, this dude is a grifter big time. But yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, I didn't buy a Sui at 30 cents. Yeah. And we're gonna miss coins. We don't know which one's gonna go, when they're gonna go. 40% Bitcoin dominance. The bull run is over. Yep, very true. Steve says, Trade Tuition putting on a clinic today. Awesome. Tell you, doing it. Dutchy says psychology is 95% of trading. Psychology is 95% trading. 1% putting in the trade, 4% getting out of the trade. Yeah. 4 times getting out. Yeah. So, and this is where a lot of traders, they like the mental block that occurs when you're making money. You're like, oh man, let it run, let it ride. Let's go. Moon mission. You know, I'm up so much. But then when you're losing the trade, it's like, man, hopefully it bounces. Let me move my stop loss. Oh, it still hasn't bounced. Let me put more money in. Oh, it still hasn't gone up. Let me move my stop loss again. And like, it's because we don't want to lose. We do not want to lose. And then when we're winning, man, we want to get as much money as possible. And then what happens? We get too greedy and it rolls over. I mean, we're talking from experience, guys. We are talking from experience. Okay. Speaking of experience, let's continue this. Pepe. So my thought process on this one. I mean, I like it. I would like for it to come down. Would I enter right now? Not really. I want to see it break some more levels, especially this level, because I would hate to enter, it come up, and then it come down. And then maybe now the market turns, and then now we start doing lower lows, lower highs, and it's like, ah, crap. So this is the level it needs to break for SUI 3.7765. So let's go ahead and put this one. Rapid fire. Okay. Let's see here. Now let's do Pepe. Pepe. Okay, so Pepe. Is this a no or is this showing? No, this is showing. This is thought process. Fair value gap. Okay, so here, our alert did go off, and we need the 4-hour candle to close above this blue line, which is all those zeros. And sure enough, our alert goes off. We see it, cool, but it ran up so much. Would I enter the trade? No, I gotta wait for the pullback. So now let's go ahead and delete all this. 18 drawings, get out of here. So what I need to do is I need to use the fib retracement magnet tool, and I'm just going to choose the extension of this leg. Now, we're right here. We can see that it pulled back 50%. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. This is what I love to see. And then it's coming up, it's doing this number. Oh man, we're right at this resistance level. Very tough level to break. Could we break it? Sure. Do I think we're gonna break it? Possible. Let's see here. What I don't want to see is I don't want to see this, where we come back down to the 0.5. If we come back down here, oh, double bottom. No. More than likely lower high to come down, break the 618. Well, it'd be kind of like this. come all the way to 786, and then maybe just do nothing again for an extended period of time before the market continues to go up, and then now we start going. So I do not want to see it come down here to 0.5. So 0.5, this is what we don't want. How am I going to draw this? This is what we don't want to see. What we do want to see is we want to see it do this, come back down, come up, come back down, come up. Now we can enter. This is a much safer entry doing this. Could we enter right now? We could. I wouldn't. We're under resistance. And then if we have a really strong chance, if we do come up, then we come down for us to start breaking the lows. And again, it just all depends on the market. But for Pepe, what I would do, definitely, I would set an alert. Let's say right here, 0.000010919. That's where I would set my alert. And then the 4-hour candle must close above this white line. All the zeros, then 10662. If we do not close above this on the 4-hour, after, again, there's rules. After the alert was triggered, we don't enter. Not financial advice. That was my thought process on that one. Very good. Who's here, guys? Put ones in the chat. Who is here? Put ones in the chat. Is TradeFly streaming today? Man, I am so late. So let's do this again. Let's come over here to this. Let's go to, what was I going to do? Just going to do something. Oh, yeah. So let's do this. Let's do Pepe node. Oh, node. So Pepe node is a 2.19 million market cap. Okay. So I'm pretty sure it's, so this one's only 1 day owed. This one's 28 days owed. Market caps are about the same. Volume's about the same. Liquidity, this one has more liquidity. So I'm gonna go with this one. They're both on Solana. Oh, this one has a $sign in front of it. Did you have a $sign in front of it? Let's see here. Andre, let me know if you had a $sign in front of it. Put yes $sign or no $sign. I'm trying to look for it right now. Oh, I can't go up that far. So if you're still here, Andre, let me know. $sign yes, $sign no. Okay. Let's see here. Everybody put ones in the chat. Very nice. Love it. TradeFly has nothing scheduled yet. Okay, awesome. Thank you. So I'm going to go with this one. I don't remember if you had a $sign, but we'll go with this one. Okay. Let's see here. Fairly new coin. We mentioned that. It's on the 1 hour time frame. And it brings us right here. I want to see what it's about. I don't like that it took us here. Let's see what that other one was. Pepe node. I want to go to their website. That's what it is. Nope. Don't like it. Pepe node. So I guess we'll go to the first one. Okay, the one without the $sign. So right now the liquidity is 71. That can't be right. All right. Oh, liquidity is $71. I wouldn't touch this because it can rug. So this one I would not touch. Let's see what that other one was really quick. Pepe node. Yeah, I wouldn't touch that one. That's green's rug. This one, let's go to 4 hour. This is the one that's been around. Ooh, rug, boom, rug city. I wouldn't touch it. Let's see here. Next one is Fart Coin. Let's go here. Yeah, those are too risky for me. Could you make money? Sure. I wouldn't. see here, fart coin. So fart coin, okay. Nice level right here. Oops, yeah, nice level right there. This one actually looks really good. I have been watching this one too. Looks really good. Had a really nice retrace and come up, break this level. Looks like it's finding support. What would there be the pullback that I'm looking at? 5%. Okay. So what we could do is we could do a lower entry right here. We could actually do an entry. This would be kind of, so this would be an aggressive entry. So this is yellow for an aggressive entry. Safer entry would be the break of this. So this is what I think might happen. I think we might, I mean, it's okay if it pulls back. We might pull back to here, possible. Then start coming up. This would be a safer entry in white. Now, if we do go up from here, that would be fine too. We don't want to see it get rejected. We see it get rejected, now it's probably going to come down. But if we don't see it get rejected, and let's say it just goes through, now we're looking for this. And then same thing here. This will be a white one. That's my thought process. So that's on fart coin. That was for West. Now for M&T, this is, oops. Make sure to put this fire. Now you may ask, why am I clicking it and unclicking it? It's so that it could put it to the bottom of the list. Next one is M&T. This is for Jesse. This is gonna be the last one. Where's the tipple on fart, Joe? Thank you for all you do. Okay, we'll look at the tipple. So let's go back to fart coin. And let's go ahead and do this. And I'm assuming, what's this one? Okay. Okay, so from here to all the way down. Perfect. So the tipple is the trade intuition power lines. Well, the first power line would be this one. The second one would be this. It's basically the pivots. And this is actually like a zone. So that's what we're looking for. So here's our first one. And then this is our major one. We break through this, you know, and it's not going to be straight up. We're going to go up, down. We may go into this range for a little bit until we break this. And then now we go up. Okay. Sin City is live right now. Okay, awesome. We can go over there. Hopefully they give us a shout out. I would like to see that. So that was Fart Coin. Let's do M&T really quick. And so everybody, if you could please say Trade Intuition Raid, that would be great. So my plan A was here, you know, to where we break out. Plan B was to come down. This is basically showing, you know, if it does this, we buy the break, we start going up. Came down, up, down, up, down, up. Would I have entered? Would I have entered? Up, down, up, down. I don't know. I think I would have. If I would have been watching it. Because the levels, and it's real easy to do this after the fact, like, oh yeah, definitely you enter here, blah, blah, blah. Get out of here. They're trying to sell you something. But this is what I don't want it to cross. If it does, then we can go short. In order for us to go long, well, the first thing that we're looking at is this right here. So the way I trade, it's basically using, well, it is using market structure. So I have all these different trainings that I've done, all these different courses that I've bought, everything that I basically invest in myself. And I get all that and I make it uncomplicated because, man, there are so many complicated things that everybody does. I just simplify it. So right now, would I go long? Definitely not. Would I look for a short? Absolutely. What would I do? I go from here. The low of this to the high of this. And I would like to see it retrace to at least the 382, hopefully the 0.5. And I do think because of this move was so great, I do think that potentially we could actually do something like this. Shoot, man, even come into the golden pocket and then come up. Now, could we enter a short right now? Well, that's kind of risky. In order to enter the short, I would actually have to wait for the break of this level to do a short. And sometimes we get it, sometimes we don't. Let's go to a 15-minute time frame, just so we can kind of get a little zoomed in. So this is what I would actually be looking at. So from here to here, this will be my little zone. It needs to break below before I can go short. Could you try to front run it and enter it on this one? Sure. It just depends on how much risk you're willing to do. So what you could do is you could enter now, and this would be aggressive. Then you could add to your entry here, which would be adding to your aggressive position. And then you could, this one would be a safer entry, because what might happen on the lower time frame, we might see something like this, where it comes down, comes up, comes down, maybe something like this, and then comes down. That's what I'm looking at. Could we come up and continue? Sure. Where would our stop loss be? Let's see here. Our stop loss, heck, we'll just put up here 5%. I'm actually going to enter this. So this would be my stop loss. I'm going to enter this for a short. I'm going to do an aggressive entry. Could I get stopped out? Sure. But I'm going to do an aggressive entry. So stop loss. Okay. I'm going to go over here. Hopefully I'm logged in. And we'll come up here. This is MNT. Now, granted, there's FOMO. There's FOMO in this. Just doing a little bit of money. Again, I'm scaling into the trade. Short, I'll do a 3x leverage. And my stop loss, that's the first thing I put in. And then I'm going to go ahead and do that. We're going to do a limit order. And I'm going to put mine at 1.6079. I'm going to go short, confirm. Okay, and I'm in. Okay, so just to confirm, just to let you know that I did it, it's right here. All right, so let me go ahead and set up the show for, who was it live again? Sin City? Okay, so let me go to Sin City. Now, of course, please, help the channel by saying trade intuition raid, not TI raid, but trade intuition raid. Trade intuition raid. Sin City. Okay, I see him here. All right, guys, that's it for me. Remember, trade intuition raid, not TI raid, trade intuition. I do thank you guys very much. We'll see you on the next video. Remember, we go live every single day, Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday and Sunday at 4. I do thank you. Trade intuition raid. I appreciate you guys greatly. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.